Crackdown on dodgy car washes hiring illegal migrants. Published by the Telegraph. More than 120 bosses fined for helping smuggling gangs by exploiting workers, made to live and work in appalling conditions for a pittance. A Home Office crackdown on car washes over the hiring of illegal workers has led to more than 120 employers being fined. At least 75 illegal migrant workers were detained and more than 225 premises were visited by immigration enforcement teams in a nationwide operation, the government announced. Yvette Cooper condemned dodgy employers, who she said were working hand in glove with smuggling gangs, which bring migrants to the UK for off-the-books employment. The Home Secretary said, "These workers are sold complete lies by the gangs before being made to live and work in appalling conditions for a pittance. We are determined to put a stop to this, which is exactly why we have launched crackdowns such as this." The majority of the 225 premises visited by immigration enforcement officers in last week's operation were car washes, an industry of particular concern regarding illegal workers. The Home Office said that often migrants live in squalid conditions on site and receive less than the national minimum wage, often for working more hours than illegally allowed. Employers found to have employed illegal workers can be fined up to £45,000 per worker for a first offence and £60,000 per worker for repeat violations. Eddie Montgomery, an immigration enforcement official, said, "We're dedicated to stopping exploitation by criminal gangs, ensuring vulnerable people receive the correct support and make sure that those who break the law face serious consequences." Ms. Cooper said last month that 1,000 civil servants had been redeployed from the now scrapped Rwanda scheme to work on a returns and enforcement program, targeting businesses suspected of employing illegal workers. She wrote in The Sun on Sunday that car washes, along with nail bars and beauty salons, would be the focus of raids as they were the types of business known to use illegal immigrants operating in the black market. Labor is set to benefit from a predicted fall of 300,000 in net migration as a result of measures introduced by the Tories, including bans on foreign workers and students bringing in dependents and increases in the skilled worker salary threshold from £26,200 to £38,700. The party had pledged to go further, by introducing legislation under which companies that broke employment law, such as by failing to pay their staff the minimum wage, would be banned from hiring workers from abroad. They also said that training would be underpinned by legislation that would limit companies' access to the visa system if they failed to train and recruit British workers. But after the election, Labour delayed its plans to introduce two major legal changes to require bosses to limit foreign labour until a second session of Parliament next year.